Y'all, this is a big deal. This is actually a huge deal. Um, I am such a Kanye. Well, I was one of the biggest Kanye West fans. Okay. And before we do our reactions, I always give or try to always remember to give you any overlaps or any stories I have about that person. As I have been in the music industry my whole life, generationally. Like my first memories are on, my mother performing and doing things like that. And so with Kanye, though, I was managing and helping a hip hop band around the time that he was blowing up. And I almost forgot about this. I never told you about this. One of his early collaborators, I almost got to do a music video for one of the bands that I was managing. And so a band I did marketing for ended up, discovering Rhapsody, who's gone on to win, so many Grammy Awards and things like that. And though with Kanye, there's so much overlap because I was such a big fan. Like College Dropout, all of those things were so incredible to me. And then I had a blog job back in the day, y'all, before I completely aged myself. I've been in this a long time, but I was a blogger in the early blogger days, early YouTube, but it was written blogs. And I ended up writing a post on this other man's blog that he hired me for. I was working for free, but I was just like, I love music. And he got upset at me. Y'all, this was probably about 2008 or 2009, I want to say. And he was so mad at me because he's like, we don't put Kanye on this blog. And I'm like, but Kanye is so talented. Why wouldn't we have him on this blog? And so it turned into a thing of a bit of a war. Me and the owner of the blog, he publicly had it out with me about Kanye. He's like, he's not music. And I'm like, no, he is. He's amazing hip hop. Like, no, you don't like some of the things he was doing. This is '08. So this is early Kanye mishaps going on. And I was just like, no, he's still talented. And I want to talk about him. And if you're going to like stop my freedom of speech, I didn't say it like that, but it was really important to me to talk about what I liked honestly and authentically. And then he ended up firing me. So I was fired from my first, like, somewhat of an internship because I stood up for Kanye. And then fast forward, things got weirder and weirder. And I'm like, ooh, it's getting harder and harder to give him the benefit of the doubt that what he's doing is kind of innocent. When I was an early person thinking, I think it's mental, when other people kind of thought he's just a bad person. I was like, no. I think it's something else going on because I had seen that in real life. People who reminded me of how intense he was at times and how unapologetic he was at times. And then fast forward, I was then a part of the Grammys. I'm like, long story short, we're going to get into my story one day. But I became a Grammy voter. And it was after I'd done a lot of work. I've been on a lot of albums, mainly in hip hop as well. And I was put in there by two of the Los Angeles Grammy governors. And then I went to a gala for the Grammys and I met two of the men who helped Kanye West get his first record deal. They are some guys out of Chicago. They met me. We had some conversations about the music industry and they said, we want you to be our third partner. They said, you understand music business so much and you understand creativity so much. And we feel that you can really like bridge the gap. And so they were still working with Kanye, still working with Jay-Z, still doing a lot of things. Like I think they have about 15 Grammys between them for the work that they've done. And then, more things happened and I'm like, yay, yee, this is a lot going on. And then I finally got to the point where I was like, yeah, this is a bit much, especially when Kanye came out with the song that won't be named right now. That was really, really insensitive. And so I got to the point where I was just like, I can't even say I'm a fan of his anymore. And I don't care to listen to his art anymore. And so it's almost been about a decade, I want to say, since I've listened to a song of his. I last really liked My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. And let's see, when did that come out? Release date. Yep. 2010. Okay. So 6 years. I love how I'm like a decade since I've listened. Okay. 6 years ago. Well, pandemic also just messes up all of time and space. But 6 years since I've really listened to a Kanye album and wanted to learn or be invested in him in any type of way. And so now something's changed for me. And it is that he put out a new apology. And it's the first piece of content from him that we have covered on this channel, which is him saying, hey, I have an apology. He put it up in the Wall Street Journal, which feels a little bit weird because that's always an investor move to put stuff in the Wall Street Journal. And there I was very suspicious of it. But there is a video on YouTube of us reading it together just to give him a chance. I do believe in grace. I do believe in really trying to understand where people are coming from if they're authentically trying to do better. And I teared up, y'all. I did tear up because for him to come out and say that it's possibly bipolar, I personally think it's hypermania, which I have seen with family members, and the things that he's done looks exactly like that. And so back in the day, what is this, almost 20 years ago at this point, when I'm looking at the things he's doing, I'm like, ooh, it just felt so familiar. And it felt familiar from the people that I knew who had similar issues. So there I am like, oh my goodness, everything he did made sense to that. So I'm like, let me listen to a new album. And he put out a couple albums. I did listen to like a couple songs from like, was it Picasso or something like that? I did listen to that a little bit and I was just like, no, I don't want to listen to the rest of this. So this will be my first one listening all the way through. And now we have a channel as well, to do this as well. So we're going to give it a chance to see what's going on, see how we feel about the music that he's doing, and just kind of go from there. 1K Noto, you said he seems healthier recently. Hopefully stays on the right path. And that's my thing too. He can say whatever. He can talk about whatever, but it has to be followed up with real actions. It has to be that he is doing the work. And it's not saying now he has to be perfect from here on out. I'm like, it's Kanye at this point. Like, we have to expect different things. But, we have to see the effort. And I'm not saying like, oh, he has to prove it to us. I'm saying if he wants us to be fans, again, he has to prove to us that he's doing the right thing. And it's like, even this album is called Bully. This could mean so many different things. It could mean, I said I was sorry, but I'm not. I'm really a bully. That can't be it, right? And instead, I'm hoping that this album is going to be more so, I was a bully when I shouldn't have been. But I don't know if he's going to be like that for this situation. So I am excited to see what happens. Oh boy, that's all in the middle of everything. And we're going to give this a try. And so I actually have an idea, y'all. I just flipped the video backwards. Like, what if we can do this? What if we can just have it at least up there? I'll also have my YouTube thing showing up here too, to see if it gives me any warnings or anything like that. And then let me just get my chat up here. And we're about to launch in to this. Okay, let me see here. Okay, y'all. So this is, what is this? This is Ye. Oh, no, he goes by Ye, but this is called King. But it's interesting because I did notice something earlier. Some of the songs list the credits as Kanye West and Ye. And part of me feels like maybe he is doing a thing of trying to let us know it's Ye, the new man, but it's also maybe Kanye West, the old man. You know, he had that song, I want the new Kanye. Oh wait, I want the old Kanye. And something like that. I don't know. Something like that. Oh my goodness. Mo is saying, thank you so much for those bits and gigantifying little love heart. Hi, Mo. How are you? Mo says, do not cancel this man. Mo does not believe in cancellation. Mo, thank you for being okay with me though. Because sometimes I just feel like we got to cancel some things just so we are making society better for everybody, for the most amount of people. Okay. So here we go. This one is called King.
The time is now, right now. This is the hour. This is the new dawn. This is the new day.
It's a new dawn. It's a new
now
day.
Is the time.
It's a
but
new
nature
life.
in all her glory hath named you her king. She has named you the king.
This that feeling we need more of. The hating just brought me more love. Guaranteed my vice is different than yours was. Drunk off power and I was pouring up. When all y'all treated me like an orphan. The classes turned me to Daddy Warbucks. The stables for the Rarries and Porsches. The fame was only getting me more buzzed. Some of my loved ones turned lost ones. The pain was truly blurring my thoughts up. I brought a white queen to the altar. Couldn't happen without Martin Luther. What's the Kelly Price? What's the Kevin Costner? What's the Kelly cost? Birkin is the tosser. Is it really love when it's fault love? She would never let me fuck if I was fucked up. Why you think we run it up for? The truth hurts, homie, tough love. The hero became the villain now. We gon' send it up and go 1,000,000 miles. And she ain't dealing with no shallow house. She want that Iron Man like Gwyneth Paltrow. That's why people throwing in the towel. Fo, that dopeness I distribute like Al Poe. They don't take it to the heights that I'll go. They burn out on that black and mild flow. They had a run but Yeezy got it now. Though it's over with for them like it's the outro. You know what season it is. I'm standing.
Okay, so the audio there was terrible. Sorry. But it could have been a stylistic thing that he wanted to do. It was not actually very well recorded or mixed or anything like that. But maybe what he's trying to do is be like, oh, this is going to be some like rough Kanye, to where maybe some of his first, tracks that he created in his room in the summer when he was, younger, it could sound like that. And maybe he's like, yeah, I'm getting back to my roots. And so I can think that's an interesting thing to do. But also, Kanye, he has such a vision of production. And I think that goes with him understanding people very well. So it could just be a thing of he's going to give us this rough thing and then he's going to give us maybe something polished later on. But even the name Bully and the audio being so rough, and then the visual being so rough, I think maybe he's trying to be like back to basics, back to the beginning of this in some type of way. So this is, also the flow, by the way, is giving old Kanye. I feel like he legitimately just took some of his old cadences and put it into this to then just put some other lyrics on top, and it's giving old Kanye. It is giving old Kanye, but we're going to have to see. We're going to have to see. Oh, in fact, Keys, I was thinking about that too. Did he apologize? I am wondering the same thing. But in the apology that we read on stream, I think that's kind of what he was trying to do. He's like, I did a lot of things that I shouldn't have done. I apologize for that. I don't remember him directly saying that, Fat Keys. But that is something that I was also thinking about. If anybody does know, didn't know he was making any music. Yeah, I feel like has it been the last few albums that we didn't know he was about to come out with some stuff like that? Just asking. Yeah, Fat Keys, same. You said, yeah, it sounded like the master was too loud. He said, which lets me know he doesn't have the same team he once had. Well, Fat Keys, I think he still has access to a lot of those people, but I think this might be intentional because he's big enough to get people who are still going to be talented and work for him. That's kind of what I was saying before. He's hit a level of music of too big to fail unless he wants to, or unless there are people who were the brains behind a lot of the stuff he did, which is possibly another piece of this for different reasons. I feel that way. But the same thing happened to like Lauryn Hill. Like she wasn't the brains behind her work. That's why she hasn't come out with something as big and as popular as the Miseducation. After she let a lot of people down, a lot of people won't work with her now. But she's also so big that she could really get some people to work with her. But maybe she, maybe she just doesn't want to anymore. Maybe she's over music. She'll perform and do those things. But, I would hope that eventually she could do some things and really relate to culture again like she used to. Boom. Boom, how are you? Good to see you. Hope you're so well. Boom, ... out here. 1K note, you said the engineers have recently said they will be updating the mixing throughout the weeks. Okay. 1K note, you might actually know about this. In Googling it just to pull up the album, which I just should have went to YouTube, I think I saw it was leaked. Is this a leaked album that will be re-released later? And then that changes a little bit of everything. But I'm like, Kanye should have that thing locked down. So there's a chance he might have wanted it to get leaked. Or maybe not. Yeah, no. We don't know. Yeah. Sly. The last two albums, this has been the case for some reason. Right, 1K Noto. Interesting. And as I was saying before, I didn't listen to all of his most recent albums. So y'all might have to let us know how we got here. Des, good to see you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah, until he addresses that, because he did make money from merch and sold during that time. I'm no longer a fan, but you're looking out for him when he does. Exactly, Fat Keys. That's also how I was starting this whole thing. I can't say that I'm a fan right now. I'm definitely not a fan right now, but I am listening to the musical side of what he's going to do. And, that's a part of the conversation, is discussing what he's done, and that is not okay. And I completely feel that, Fat Keys. I was saying I was one of his biggest fans. And by the way, I also went to the Glow in the Dark tour, and that was one of my first YouTube videos about music. Actually, now that I think about it, my first ever music video or video about music that I ever posted on YouTube was about the Kanye West Glow in the Dark tour. There's a chance that's been taken down because you're not supposed to have cameras at his concerts, but I was in VIP. I was definitely a VIP for that concert. And so they couldn't say nothing to me. They came up to me, but I was in like a booth that was a sponsored booth. And they were like, you can't have that. And I'm like, are you sure about that? No. So I need to go and try to figure out which of my old YouTube channels it might have been on to see if it's at least still in the archive somewhere. And then I can repost it here. We will see if I can find it. He said, yeah, Lauren Hill, be nice to people. We need an album, right, Fat Keys? Yeah. Oh, he said Lauren get you to work with her, Mo. Take the credit. Give me the check, Mo, please. Oh, you're well. You hope I am. Thank you so much. Boom. I appreciate that so very much. So very much. I hope you had a wonderful stream earlier. Did you do 7 hours? Boom. Beautiful. We love to see it. Kanye, during his mania, released an early version of his project, but fully AI versus what? 1K. Please help us understand. What do you mean? What do you mean? Boom, you did like 6 hours earlier today. Kenny Cobb Show, how are you? Welcome in here. So yeah, that was the first song. And now we are on to this next one. This a must. This a must. Whatever that means.
And outside.
Okay.
You would think I'm standing outside, how I'm going in. Jumping out the gym while they ballin' on a lowered rim. Graduation days, I was coming for the glory then. Blessings rained in, pouring in. I need more of them, yeah. Give it up, send it up, It's imperative. It's a must. Matching debit cards, his and hers. Show them how you fit $1 billion in the clutch. We gon' run it up, but we ain't in a rush. If it don't scare you, you ain't dreaming big enough. Took it worldwide, like I said, I would jump. Know I did it all when it's all said and done. Send it up. It's a must. 10 times 10 out of 10. Finish fast, back to black. Amy Winehouse and them. All the rest to the band, my advising against. Catch you walking out the barbershop and line you up again. No, they can't avoid this. Not the one to go against. Brought the South Side with me. This is Illinois, bitch. She been asking to stick around.
Okay,
she don't know
home
it yet.
state.
She got back in a pretty smile. Shorty poison. She gon' play with your emotions. Now you roped in. Type of girl they going broke for. Got them broken. They got tendencies to talk big. Still you don't hear. My tendencies on both wrist rings, both hands. Know the truth, I'm just over it. Y'all don't understand. Next to me, you niggas soda cans in the Grand Canyon.
Yeah, that's the most just random set of lyrics. It's like, what does it even have to do with bully? Like, what is going on here? What is even happening? Okay. All right. I'm just like, I don't even know what's going on here. I don't even know what's going on here. Yeah. I don't even know. Let me see here. Oh, dang. I just realized something. We are not doing our dual stream on YouTube, so I think I got to stop it for just another moment, y'all. Oh, my goodness. We're going to be back on YouTube again. One moment. Here we go. Let me end that. I got to remember to click the dual stream before we get it started. Let me refresh that. Okay, dual stream is on. Okay, there we go. All right. All right, next song. Someone said this is a good one on YouTube. Someone just popped in and said song 3 is great. So I am hopeful. I am so hopeful that number 3 is going to be good, because the last 2 are just whatevs. But this is beautiful. I really like this color in here. I like this screen in the back. I like the just, muted tones. Yeah. Very, very, it almost gives like Sound of Music, which is one of my favorite musicals. Because you got the nuns, you got the countryside, and it's music. Here we go.
Give us, Lord, another day.
Wait, is that Michael Jackson?
And hear our prayer, please.
Wait. I was like, is that? Okay.
Prayer, please, Lord, whenever we pray.
This is very interesting and random.
You've been good. I just want to say thank you, Lord.
Oh.
I just want to say thank you, Lord. You've been better to us
Not burning a book
than we've been
or a
to
wallet.
ourselves.
Oh, he burned his burning money,
Father,
like spending it in the church. Okay, UFOs, pageant queen.
Know you wonder where the F he been, but I'm back to life like an EpiPen. SG still in the leopard skin, and check me out, then check me in. See this coat, nigga? Bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. I used to be a world star. Now I'm making Newsweek. I used to hang on a 9. Now I bought 2 streets.
Oh, goodness
Cottage Grove to
gracious.
King Drive. Yeah, this life is a movie. Bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. I used to be a world star. Now I'm making Newsweek. I used to hang on a 9. Now I bought 2 streets. Cottage Grove to King Drive. Yeah, this life is a movie.
Father,
Cause I look good, I smell good, I feel good,
And you sing good.
and make love good.
Know you wondering where the F I been. I been going hard like a crack syringe. I been breaking bad, now I'm back again. Getting meal tickets, no raffling. You see these kicks, nigga? Made checks off the right steps.
Oh, that's Travis Scott. For a moment, I was like, oh, is that A$AP Rocky? No, that's Travis Scott, right?
Vision to some Oakleys. She used to be a lone star. Waking up to Lucy's. In the back, in the back. Used to live up in the 7. Now I bought 2 streets. OST Luther King Drive. Now it's Malibu Beach. Used to be V-Live. Now I'm trapped at the Boo Beat. Yeah. Help us now. Turn me up.
Oh, it is. It's Father featuring Travis Scott. Okay. I was wondering who directed it. Is this his wife? Benji, welcome in here. Bianca Sensori, that was his wife, right? Yeah, Bianca Sensori is an Australian architect, model, and
Kenny
performance
Copshow
artist.
cheered. X5.
Oh, Kenny, thank you for the bits. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Appreciate all the support. Yeah, directed by his wife. It said, who married Kanye West in December 2022. She's the head of architecture for West's fashion brand Yeezy. Sensori has also worked as a design consultant and student architect. Before Yeezy, she ran her own jewelry brand, Nylon's Jewelry, from 2013 to 2017. Huh. Okay. Very interesting. Yeah, it did give fashion, like very fashion forward, very, styled, but it also kind of felt like, oh, they're like, what are all the most weirdest things we could do inside of a church? So a bit of it is kind of strange. Like, what exactly are they trying to say or do? Like technically bringing in like a Jesus idol inside of it, and then marrying two women. I think Travis Scott might have married two women at the altar. You have the woman with the animal face, kind of like that song Kanye did with the music video with our girl Teyana Taylor in it. And then the guy, I thought he opened up a book, and I thought that was the Bible that was on fire at first, but it looks like it was his wallet. I guess they're giving like, oh, he spent all of his money in the church, I guess. You had Michael Jackson, a Michael Jackson impersonator in the back. We had the UFOs come in. And you had the guy that was it looks like a priest actually, because he had that thing that has the smoke in it as he was walking up the aisle. So wonder what, it's supposed to mean. And maybe it's just to get us talking about it, I guess. I don't know. So yeah. He said, did he get him a sister this time? Oh, Bianca is, if I'm tracking what you're saying, no, I think that's the answer to what you're saying. That was weird. Yes, Fat Keys. Absolutely. Benji, how are you? Good to see you. Okay. So now we're on to, let's see, All the Love featuring Andre Troutman.
We left for the baby, 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 we left.
I hate that it sounds like the love for Baby Island.
For the baby, we left for the baby,
that was a good message. Leave the bad things in the past. Don't keep that baggage. Keep on going in the direction of good things. And I thought that was cute that they had this little boy just like wrecking shop on all these guys. And that's interesting because the album is called Bully, but then you have this little baby boy who is kind of bullying all these grown men in the ring. So interesting. And I part of that kind of makes me think, what if he's trying to say like he was somewhat innocent or a child bully because he was immature in the things that he was doing and he caused a lot of pain. And maybe I'm trying to like make this real for his life and it could just be art, but I always try to figure out like how it all kind of might mean something in the artist's life. But yeah, interesting. Altogether, a little bit better of a message. Like I was saying, we're going to figure out how this all comes together. And Jerry Rice Glazer, welcome in here on the YouTube side. This is currently All the Love that was featuring Andre Troutman. I like, some of the vocal things that Andre did toward the end as well. And so now we are on to Punch Drunk.
Time to taking over. Out of space going solar. Back then they showed no love. Punch drunk, hungover. Punch drunk, hungover on love. I had to learn to read between the lines. Overboard when they mentioned me at times. Know the Lord's intervention was divine.
Yeah.
Political and social tensions on decline. Not to mention they forget to mention how I'm swinging through like Sonny Liston in his prime.
Aww.
Used to dream about this every day. The way the hate of living made. I know some church-going women pray. What's worse is living in conditions made. Hearse is taking good men away. Fathers in the penitentiary. Mothers fighting for a living wage.
And by the way, I feel like someone kind of called it, because I think I saw this comment before the album even came out. Had to be like a few days ago. This came out today, right? And they were like, there is no amount of soul samples that Kanye can put on his next album to make him come back to being a fan. And I've been thinking about that comment this whole time because I'm like, oh, this is so soulful. And it makes you feel a thing involuntarily. But also I want to say something else popped into my head. Fat Keys, Kanye did apologize for the Nazi stuff, by the way. I just remembered he did that whole prayer with the rabbi who sat down and said he forgave Kanye for doing all the things against Jewish people. I completely forgot about that. So he definitely did very directly do a thing to ask for forgiveness for what he had done about that.
But this time it's taking over. Out of space going solar. Punch drunk, hungover. Punch drunk, hungover. Over
I'm gonna try to hit the note, y'all. Down the octaves. Yay. Oh, boom. You said Kanye is definitely known for the vocalization of a track. His voice is so lovely. But I wonder if it's also something that it's kind of like eating McDonald's as a kid. Like you were like, oh my goodness, I get a burger, I get fries, I get a Happy Meal. I'm so happy. I'm not eating vegetables. And his voice was at a time when we were younger and we were like, oh, yay. Like we could listen to hip hop and it's not the worst. Like he wasn't the worst thing in hip hop in the beginning. He was actually like this shining light, this good, North Star, I thought. And so it felt so good that he was so dope and so non-problematic. That's what I loved about him. For him to turn into the most problematic in history of rap. Like, why? How did I miss the mark on seeing who he was? But no. Remember, it's mental. It is mental. So there's that part too. Oh my goodness. Chris, hi, how are you? Oh, Benji, you said you won't give up on Kanye, but yes, it's going to take a lot more than Soul Samples to redeem himself, Benji. Absolutely. It's like my heart went to him so deeply in the past that I'm like, oh, I'm so upset. I really, 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 really want him to turn it around. We want him to turn it around. I don't think there's anyone who hopes for his forever demise. And sometimes people can do some horrible things, turn it around, and then actually be a shining light to the people who were on that path. Like he could bring some people with him who are red pilled. And then he's like, wait, I actually see the light of what I actually should be doing. And then that makes it somewhat of a good ending to a story. Chris, thank you for saying my raps are dope. I appreciate that. Feeling the positivity off the track. Need more of that. Yes, 1K Noto. Yes. So we're early in and it feels nice. And more like old Kanye, which I think is what so many of us are yearning for. Because what if that's another piece of the feeling pre-pandemic? Like we missed that old Kanye, that feeling of like, ooh, someone really trying to do something unique and beautiful and not just problematic to get clicks. And maybe the money got to him and he's just like, oh, what's the next way to make more money by being... No. There's so many pieces. I have to multi-think about some of it he hopefully did not want to do. So... let's see. Next song is Whatever Works. Oh boy. Now I'm like, whatever works to go better or whatever works to make that money. We're going to see. I'm like, one, the visualizer, it was unique, that he... has this little kid doing all this damage. But I'm like, is this the whole thing?
Had to change her heart, I felt different at first. Lot of pain, lot of hurt, but still could have been worse. In a big city in pole position when you reverse. She had the new convertible, the little Uzi Vert. Down payment on the cost of your love and on a purse. Go to work or whatever she said, whatever works. Unemployed early in the story, I was starting off. Had to forward focus before I couldn't afford a car. Now she finna throw it like she do it for an Audemars. Meeting with some ministers and kings, I was nodding off. Haven't seen the kingdom as royal as my daughters are. I'm all falling for the fake news, man, I'm logging off. They send shots while we spin blocks in an armored car. Now they want the tea cause it's piping hot. Life gave me lemons, made an Arnold Palmer on the rocks. I feel like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Contract terminator on the spot. They want it back and forth, I'd rather not. Easy airbags when I'm crashing out. They gon' hate it with a passion now. I love it. Man. Had to change your heart, I felt different at first. Lot of pain, lot of hurt, but still could have been worse, man. It still could have been worse. In the big city in pole position when you reverse. She had the new convertible, the little Uzi vert. Down payment on the cost of your love went on a purse. Go to work or whatever. She said, whatever works, works. 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 Whatever works.
About to jump on the man's knee.
Whatever works, works.
It's very much giving just bars. Or, you know, he's just kind of rapping. He's just kind of rapping. But at least he's rapping, right? At least he's rapping, because we didn't know we have an album. He wasn't even really rapping. So I'm glad Ye is doing rap. But it's okay. And I think now it's also a thing of he's done so much chaos that now I'm like, he has to do the most amazing thing I've ever heard in my life for me to feel happy about it. Instead of, you know, but this also makes it feel like this would have come before any of his major albums that came out, with the quality of it just, or the quality of the lyricism and the raps that he's doing. It makes it feel like this was stuff he could have made to just learn about rapping. Yeah, exactly. A mixtape track, 1K, 1,000,000,000% that. Absolutely. 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 All right. So now the next one is Mama's Favorite. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. And the next song after that's called Sisters and Brothers. Interesting. And this could be very therapeutic for him too, that he is, you know, talking about family members and things like that, instead of just the abstract or, you know, trying to be controversial or whatever. Maybe he's getting back to the basics with this album, which I appreciate.
How can away? Sing if you want to. You know you're playing with your own.
Only child, mama's favorite. Conditions that I made it out, it's amazing. Going through cycles, different phases. I'm trying to see how far I can take it. Statements understood, I'm often mistaken.
Okay.
I put in the work, it was backbreaking.
Oh, yeah.
They thought I was kidding, thought I was playing.
Yeah.
Take this one to Mars like a Matt Damon.
Aw.
They say I go off cause I lack patience.
Yeah.
Don't think it's my job for me to explain it. Bomb on everything, trying to play us. Bomb on everything. I drop a bomb on everything. On my wife, I put a wedding ring. On my life, I give up everything.
Yeah, it even feels like the kid is him.
All right, that's good, Kanye. This is so exciting, isn't it? I love it.
Yeah, can you believe it?
I can believe it the way you are. Somebody gotta do it. You play tracks like Michael Jordan shoots free throws. Anybody does something that much and that long and is that good, it's gotta pay off. Can't go there and do nothing but go off.
Yeah.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
The main thing is getting to do something that you really love to do.
So do you think I come off too arrogant?
No, come off just right because it's what's inside. Because you can't be a star and not be a star. You gotta have some oomph about you. You don't want to just go saying, "Oh, I'm just really not all that," but thank you anyway. Nothing like that. I'm not saying come off like that. I think the way you handle yourself is really just perfect.
No, I mean, yes, but and that's the thing. When Kanye lost his mom, it was a bit abstract for me because I still had my parents at the time. And since then, I've lost both of my parents and most recently my mom. And I've been, getting through that new reality. And oh, goodness, something about my mom, because my mom also is why we did the art that we did. She never wanted us to feel like we had to do art because she was a musician and artist, but she loved that we did music. She could not even hide how she felt so happy and proud about it. But there was something about her where everything that we did was wonderful to our mom. And I would tell her, I was like, Mama, like, you can't like everything I do. I was like, I have to know what stuff you think could be better because I need to know that it's not all perfect. And my mother, she sat for a second and she said, no, I'm just going to tell you how much I love all the stuff that you do. And so I'm just like, man, for Kanye to have a mother it seems like, he tried to say like, oh, wait, doesn't this sound like a little too much? She's like, no, keep doing it. But like for me, I knew I could, or anyone could become conceited in some ways if they are just hyped up too much. But that's just, such an interesting thing because when it also started, it said Mama's favorite, and he started the song saying mother's only child, mother's favorite. And I was like, well, what does that mean to be a favorite when you're the only one? And I didn't want to really say that because I'm just like, that can make someone feel a way. But no, I think that's perfect that he did say Mama's favorite because in that outro, you can tell that she was so supportive of him to make sure that his self-esteem was really high. And I'm so glad he shared that. I'm so glad he shared that. Wow. And like him losing his mom was such a big deal, and maybe some of his confidence went away because his probably literal number one supporter was gone. And then he tried to find other ways to boost his confidence or to feel important or different things like that, paired with the mental health and illness things. But I think that likely tanked him a lot. And I think that's kind of also what I felt a lot of too, where when you have someone like that likes everything you do and just wants you to be successful, and then people in the world can not be so great, it can really affect you in many different ways. So, goodness gracious, Kanye, how dare you? How dare you? But that was really cool. I'm so glad he shared that and put that in the album as well. And so this next one is called Sisters and Brothers.
Sister and brother.
Ugh.
And all of my friends.
It's finna get a lot more dangerous. But brothers move a lot like strangers.
Okay.
They say I'm blacking out like Akon. I'm feeling more con like Genghis. What they gon' do with them? Take some time off, they act like they don't remember. Couple fortnights and at least 2 winners. Back with the head taps and the head spinners. I've been blowing money fast, it could not go quicker. Throw it in the bag like a fastball pitcher. Designated hate for the designated hitter. Give it all you got, it does not make a difference. I've been high off living, man, I'm finna OD. White feet just hit the runway, OT. They think we off key, but it's anarchy. Benz on the 4-5 going Mach 3. There's nothing to discuss, so we not gon' speak. They never gave justice, so y'all know peace. Bank account filled with the root of all evil. Anti-hero, vigilante.
The Holy Spirit is all in one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I'm gonna dish you right now. Let me tell you something too. The lady looked at me. Really, a lady looked at me and she said, "Never let someone know that they're getting you down." You see, if you let them know that they're getting you down, honey, they gonna kick you a little bit further. But you know what I told her? The sign of Jesus all in my room. I believe he's coming. He'll be here soon. I'm gonna praise him. Well, I'm gonna praise the Lord God. I got involved with the Father. I got involved with the Son. I'm gonna stay involved with the Holy Spirit. It's all in one. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if that's kind of like talking about the people who he thought were his sisters and brothers. Because I just remember, well, he's the only child, so sisters and brothers has to be either like his community or the people very closest to him, or it could be spiritual too, because he's supposed to be a Christian, which would mean he has spiritual brothers and sisters. And so I think it could be either of those, where he's trying to figure out who's real throughout the different things that he's gone through. Because technically your real sister and brother should be there for you through everything, depending on if people are really genuinely wanting to remain in family and in community with each other. So I really, really wonder about that and kind of what he might be meaning by it. But interesting. And the next song is the title track. This is Bully, featuring the one and the only CeeLo Green. I did hear that CeeLo is coming out with an album this year, which is wild, and we definitely will listen to that. CeeLo Green is one of the first non-major artists, because I don't think he was indie when I heard about him, but he wasn't like the quote unquote, I guess, like A-list of radio. But my brother was really, really into him. My brother who raps, he was really, really into CeeLo. And so I was hearing some of his stuff really, really early. And so, yeah, I'm curious about whatever direction CeeLo's going to go in, because he's so unique. And let's see what's about to happen. Oh, no. 51 seconds. So I do like the different textures, but I wonder, is he just dabbling in some ideas and just putting them out there? Like, he's like, I like it. It's complete. Let's ship it. But it was maybe leaked. So maybe this isn't exactly the final version either. But I really like that background music as well, too. Thought that was really nice. And it felt like a love song. He was talking about the highs and lows. He put her through a lot. He's put us through a lot. But yeah, that was really, really nice. In the sense of, I like that it's giving melodic, it's giving lyrical, it's giving inspirational in some ways, music, so very, very interesting. Hey, Leo Rex finally caught one of my stories. I'm so glad you caught it too. How are you? Welcome in here. How is everything? Welcome in here. Thank you for chatting with us. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that was really, really interesting. And next song is I Can't Wait.
Going blind for it. She eating up the town, she was designed for it. I died and rearranged and moved my mind for it. Oh, moved my mind for it.
Remember, mama said, can't hurry, love.
Oh, you just have to wait. She said, love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take.
They hate to see the system actually figured out. They want you caught up in distraction, fear and doubt. I'd rather focus on the love that's been around. Take all the stress to UPS and ship it out. No executive could ever run their mouth. I've been consecutive of shutting shit down. High speed drives through the scenic route. High fashion when people see us out.
No, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. Just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. I like what he's doing, and he did a thing that he did on a previous song too. I'm like, oh, what was that thing? Because I was taking notes on an earlier track. I was like, let me just write down my thoughts so then I could say them at the end of the song. But he's doing a very motivational thing too, mentioning things like they don't like it when you figured out the system, letting the bad thoughts go. And yes, for mental health, you got to let the past go. You got to think better thoughts. And just you determine your feelings, you determine what's going to affect you and not letting the little or the bad things affect you. But there has to be nuance to it. Like see, delusion is a very interesting thing, because you kind of have to be delusional in a world that kind of doesn't want you to win, that you are going to win. And I think Kanye has some of that in him, and that's why he's been so successful, because he won't let anyone tell him otherwise. You cannot bring him down. But we all, or some of us, want to be like decent and want to be introspective to say, oh, okay, maybe I could have done that differently, or maybe I should do things in the future differently so that people think I'm reasonable I mean, we should be reasonable, but you want people to think you're reasonable so that you can collaborate and get things done, you know? So yeah, it's definitely a journey. It's definitely a journey for each of us to figure out how we are in that thing together, and how we are going to determine what is what. Okay. And I say that, by the way, my phone's ringing, so I got a little distracted, but, my thing is, yes, if you are literally the best at something and you say I'm the best, that should be fine. You know what I mean? It's not conceited to say you're the best when you are the best. It's not conceited for Steph Curry to say he's a GOAT, or Michael Jordan say he's a GOAT, because that is just what it is. North Carolina. But there is a little bit of a thing of maybe Michael Jordan say I'm the best to have ever done it and who will ever do it. Like, that's kind of like, okay, that might be taking it too far, because you can't know the future. And you never know what someone would have done if they played against you in a different era. But yes, have the confidence that you can succeed and that the past things that have brought you down won't bring you down in the future. Things that shouldn't bring you down in the future. Oh my goodness, there's so many nuances here. Okay. He said track production is great. Oh, good. 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 Hi, PJ. How are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Fat Keys, for welcoming in Lil Rex like this. Thank you, Fat Keys. I appreciate you. Okay. So now we are on to, what is this? What's next? Okay. No. We just did I Can't Wait. This is White Lines, featuring Andre Troutman. Andre earlier did some really cool lines and did some really cool vocal lines. And also with this last song we listened to, I really liked the vocal production, even though it was very, computerized. I like the notes and things that they did in it. It felt really, really unique. I think I would go back and listen to that to learn some of those and try to sing those as like a chopping exercise for vocals. But yeah, here's this next one, Andre Troutman. I wonder what he's going to do in this next one.
Why birds suddenly appear?
Oh, every time you are near.
Sometimes I belong by myself, yeah. I feel at home by my.
That's what did they say? That's a melody from a different song. Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, they want to be close to you. That's the melody they got that from. And I'm like, where does that come from? Why do birds? It's like some musical from like the 60s or something. Why do birds suddenly appear? Oh, wait, that's the Carpenters. Oh, it feels like it would be in a musical. Ooh, yes, 1970s. Ooh. Oh, Dionne Warwick also did it, and Dusty Springfield did it too. Ooh, okay, from the top. Oh, it's a 2-minute song. These songs are so itty bitty.
Why birds suddenly appear? Every time
you are
near.
Sometimes I belong by myself, yeah. I feel at home by myself, yeah. somebody else. Feel like a clone of myself, yeah. See, I ain't gotta lie, rather tell the truth. But I tell the truth about everything.
Maybe too much truth. Sometimes we gotta edit. We gotta edit.
In time, you tell me the way you feel. You know I fly above the field. Why I'm still, I'm still close to you.
Another Simpsons reference. Ooh, tell me more, Panda.
We kept this here together.
Ooh.
When I said it once, I say it again. That golden starlight in your eyes, so true. And that is why birds constantly appear. Every time that you're there, just like me, they long to be close to you, close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkle all this in your head, of golden starlight with eyes, so true. And that is why.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay, if y'all haven't heard it before, Carpenters, they long to be close to you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Aww. Like y'all can see a musical like this.
Why do birds
Suddenly appear every time you are near, just like me, they long to be close to
you? Why do stars fall down from the sky?
Yes!
Every time you walk by, just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in your hair and golden starlight in your eyes of blue.
I'm like, maybe I've never heard this full song either, by the way.
That is why all the girls in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you.
Okay, and then it looks like Dionne Warwick did it. Get him, Dionne. Hey. Yes. So, yeah. Oh, so when that came on, I was like, oh, I love it already. He cheated. No. But part of me is like, white lines suddenly appear every time you are near. I'm not quite sure. I don't know. So now we're on to Circles featuring Don Tolliver. Yeah, these are, it feels like ideas. This feels like ideas, and he wanted to put it out. And back to the thing, it might have been leaked, so these might just be early stage of some of these songs. But you know, sometimes leaks are intentional, just to kind of see how people are feeling and how they're going to respond to the different vibes that he wants to dabble in. So that was Circles. Oh, Cortex sample, their jazz band from the 70s. Oh, okay, let's look this up. He said Hood October 1971. Oops. Whoops. Dang, what did I click? I think this is actually what I wanted to click or needed to. Is the audio playing? Oh no. Hold up. There we go. Panda, I'm like, this is such a sampleable song. Like I think more people should have already sampled this as already as well. Oh, there's so many samples they can make out of this. I come from a very sample heavy hip hop culture, so I hear so many. One of the first songs I ever produced was a sample, like I sampled a song and it was so weird. It was so weird. Oh, wow. MF Doom, JIDK, Tyler the Creator, Madlib. Okay, I knew it. Yeah. Because they have so many different portions that are so unique and just can stand on its own. What? Sample to this part. Oh yeah. Or you know, rapping on a sample to it. Cause it also reminds me of one of my favorite Yazzie Bey or Mos Def songs. One where he's like, magnetic, the flow is athletic, dimensions are perspective, but the spectrum of the color is color, past, present, and mass beyond measures, you can forever digital style. Yes. Oh, that was so nice. Thank you very much for letting us know about this. That's so cool. I feel like I want to dabble more into Cortex. Let me just go ahead and add this to my favorites bar to check them out a little bit later. Absolutely. Wow. Monsieur Dior has got to be your top 5 IDK. Not gonna lie. Hey, I love that. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Very, very nice. And now I want to hear it in the wow, 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 wow. That makes me want to listen to that whole song all over again as well. All right. And so now we are on to, what is this? Preacher Man. Oh, Fat Keys.
We pass on the settlements. This path I don't recommend. We pass what they expected, man. I go where they never can. I float, I don't never land. When it's dark, you don't know where you go. Need a light bearer to lead you home. I go where they never can. I float, I don't never land. When it's dark, you don't know where you go. Need a light bearer to lead you home. Light 'em up, beam me up, the only GOAT, the genius one. They switching sides, I seen it coming. The plot twist, a convenient one. Look, nobody finna extort me, even if they record me. I'ma keep it more G. Hand me a drink before I get more deep. She hates sports, let she watch it from the floor seats. I hate that God didn't make a couple more of me. And all my haters in the chorus act accordingly. They imitate the sound, call it forgery. What we doing's more important, more importantly. Look what we made it to. Made love that's unmakeable, bond that's unbreakable. Broke rules and bent corners in hopes of breaking through. Basically went out my way to make a way for you. Basically, I'm finna take you higher places to it. Way improving like a beta, we gon' stay improving. This the light that's gonna illuminate the way we moving. Trust in me, we going God mode, the theory's proven. Light 'em up, beam me up, the only GOAT, the genius one. They switching sides, I seen it coming. The plot twist, a convenient one.
I walk up to the preacher man just to take your lovely hand and give to you. I give to you. And I walk up to the preacher man just to take your lovely hand and give to you. I give to you. And I walk up to the preacher man just to take your lovely hand and give to you. I give to you. I walk up to the preacher man just to take your lovely hand and give to you. I give to you.
Okay. And so I realized something else that's happening. I've always really liked how Kanye was very uplifting. Like, don't let them get you down. When they trying to get you down, then they need to. No, wait, let me down the word. I don't need to do the bar. I was about to have a bar. Y'all, it was going to be a bar, but I shouldn't say that bar. But I just feel like now it's all different. Because young Kanye first coming out and he's like, oh, I'm the best and the rest don't matter. And, you know, no one's going to bring me down. I'm on top of the world. We're like, yeah, Kanye, yeah, you're on top of the world. I'm on top of the world. We're like, yeah, Kanye, yeah, you're on top of the world. I'm like, we don't need him. I'm like, we don't, sorry. I just started up another stream, by the way. But we don't, you know, have the same Kanye we had back then, or the young Kanye that was still fairly innocent back then, to feel like, oh yeah, he's just doing the rapper thing. Because now we know a little bit more about him, or some of the tendencies, and some of the things. So for me, it feels a little different. But I do want to say it still is uplifting. If I don't think too much about Kanye being the person saying these words, the words are important for other people to hear who aren't Kanye. There's only one Kanye. And so the concept of don't let them get you down, you're supposed to be floating in the sky. Why is this happening? Let me try to get rid of that. But yeah, it's a situation where for everyone else, almost everyone else, other than like Elon Musk and a few and Trump and a few others, like everybody else could maybe be uplifted a little bit more than where they are. And so I gotta try to disconnect the art a little bit more from him and the problems I have with him. I mean, yeah, he's done some things he should have done, and he has apologized for the things, but it is about trying to just listen to the art and seeing where it lands now that he's tried to be remorseful, and we're still on high alert to see if he changes his actions in the future. But yeah, we'll see. We will see how it all goes. All right, so what's the next song in this list? Beauty and the Beast. All right. Okay, some weird stuff started happening with OBS. All right, this is Beauty and the Beast.
It's been a long time coming. Fresh new ties, I'm still running. It's a few things I'm overcoming. Running checks, still clear, still think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart hit. So don't take this as disrespect. I'm sitting here trying to redirect her. Think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart hit. So don't take this as disrespect. I'm still here.
Wait a second. This child looks so familiar. Is this Kanye's son? Is this Kanye's son in the video? Hold on. Kanye West's son, Saint, Bully music videos. Is it? It is. Okay, Panda. Because it happened a few songs ago. I was like, this kind of feels like it might be his son. And I meant to say it, but then I didn't say it. Okay, good to know.
In a trifecta. It's been a long time coming. Fresh new tires, I'm still running. There's a few things I'm overcoming. Running checks, still clear, still think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart hit up. Don't take this as disrespect. I'm sitting here trying to redirect her. Think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart hit up. Don't take this as disrespect. I'm still here in a trifecta.
Okay, yay. Literally yay. And yay. Yeah, it's a viber. The album is, for the most part. Like it's very much so he's in a thing. This is still weird. Wait. Was that weirder than I thought it was? That was 1 minute and 45 seconds, by the way.
been alone, trying to redirect her. Think about.
Or is it the video that's weird? Hi, Fallen. How are you? Good to see you.
Damn,
Now we're on to Damn.
damn, damn, damn. Did I ruin your plans? Plans, plans. Well, that's the way I am. Gave it all I had.
Why does that sound familiar? Why does every lyric that he just said sound very familiar? Like I've heard it before.
Damn, damn, damn. Did I ruin your plans? Plans, plans.
Is this already a song?
Well, that's the way I am. Gave it all I had. My feelings are the facts of it. It's more of me to navigate. Pray we never crash, crash, crash. Today will always last. We're the ones that pass away. So baby, did you laugh today? This one's for the path we take. Magic hourglass. At least I gave you that.
Aww.
Damn, damn, damn. Did I ruin your plans? Plans, plans. Well, that's the way I am. Gave it all I had. My feelings are the facts of it. It's more of me to navigate. Pray we never crash, crash, crash. Today will always last. We're the ones that pass away. So baby, did you laugh today? This one's for the path we take. Magic hourglass. At least I gave you that.
He broke his wrist. No.
Damn, damn, damn. Did I ruin your plans? Plans, plans. Well, that's the way I am. Gave it all I had. My feelings are the facts of it. It's more of me to navigate. Pray we never crash, crash, crash. Today will always last. We're the ones that pass away. So baby, did you laugh today? This one's for the path we take. Magic hourglass. At least I gave you that.
Okay. And I think overall it's really giving like a album of love to his wife. Like through all the different things, this is giving like Robin Thicke's apology album. Even though there's been so many other things he's discussed, overall I'm having a feeling of not so much that he's just like, I'm this new person, but I think this is a moment of him doing a softer album for his wife, who directed the only music video that was actually a part of this so far. So yeah, you know, he's looking for forgiveness through the things that happened and done. Dr. Shady, hi, happy Saturday. Welcome in here. Welcome in here. Okay, this next one is Last Breath, Peso Pluma. Okay.
Bésame, mamá, como tú sabes, déjame, mamá, como te gusta a ti. Bésame, mamá, como tú sabes.
It's like, do you understand something about mother?
Te doy hasta mi último. Take my last breath away, yeah. I gave you my everything, sin problemas. No chase, trust, no chase, Alejandro.
Okay, very interesting. Very, very interesting, because we just listened to Bad Baby's album, the last album. First time listening to Bad Baby. Bad Baby, that's not his name. Bad Bunny. Bad Bunny, we just listened to his album, and this is giving like he's trying to expand in other territories a little bit. I know a little bit of Spanish, so I'm trying to like also translate in my head a little bit. There's no closed captioning for auto translate. But by the way, so many comments on the Bad Bunny stuff was like, don't look at the auto translated lyrics. That was Freudian sly. Oh my goodness. Okay, I want to go back to the beginning of Kanye's verse. Let me see if I can translate some of this. I'm the most.
Take my last breath away, I gave you my everything, seen problems. No chase, trust, no chase, alegando.
Without problems, he gave you everything.
Classes, take my last breath away. Say low key, es dicho, no es cierto. Now look at the mess you made. No quiero pelear, tú dale. Take my last breath away.
Bésame, mamá, como tú sabes. Déjame, mamá, como te gusta a ti. Bésame, mamá, como tú sabes. Déjame, mamá, como te gusta a ti.
Cambie tu tono, no te olvides que yo te di todo. Put on that snap for the photos. When we alone, you get loco. Todas las noches que lloras, gastando estas horas. Con todas las cuadras que tú traes. Okay, you win, babe, you're right. Take all of me. Taking my breath away. Take all of me. Taking my breath away.
Bésame, mamá, como tú sabes. Déjame, mamá, como te gusta a ti. Bésame, mamá.
Bésame, bésame. Kiss me.
Déjame, mamá, como te gusta a ti.
Kiss me, mama. Come and hold me.
I was right.
Kiss me, mama. But you'll never control me. Kiss me, mama. Come and hold me. Kiss me, mama. But you'll never control me.
No me dejes solo, si tú sabes que ya te di todo. No
Do you understand everything?
Sé que a veces dicen que estoy loco. Todas las noches que llora, despierta a estas horas. Con todo el desmadre que tú traes. Okay, you win, babe, you're right. Take all of me. Taking my breath away. Drain all of me. Taking my breath away.
Okay. But it's, a little conflicted. He's like, kiss me, but you won't control me. But yeah, you don't want anyone to really control you. But I would imagine, like, you could also say, kiss me, take control of me, but in like a loving, passionate way. But, I guess he's like, it's still his version of hip hop. No one controls Kanye. It's kind of, I don't know. All right, that was Last Breath. And now the next song is the last song, it looks like. Yeah. This one here is the final song.
2 ways, no time.
People's Elbow. Isn't that what that's called?
Go time. Come on.
Okay, let me start it over. Is that the People's Elbow?
2 ways, no time. Right time. Come on, it's go time. Come on, I'm on a work, babe. I'm going to work. No time. Right time. Come on,
busy.
I'm on a work, babe. I'm on a work. Yes, I need this hit. I've been fighting for my life. Yes, I need this hit. I've been fighting for my life. Come on, go time.
one need is papa. I'm outside my body, you right. My time, showtime. This one need is papa. I'm outside my body, you right. Go in, go time.
This that new phone, this that hill that moved on. This that life that you want, you can't wait for it too long. No, I don't wanna hold out too long. When I'm in that mode, can't do wrong. And you know we don't go, we too gone. Take it now, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This feel like
this one need is papa. I'm outside my body, you right. My time, showtime. This one need is papa. I'm outside my body, you right. Go in, go time.
this that new us. Started from the ground and moved up. You ain't got love for yourself. You ain't ever felt the true love. I could see where your heart is. Broken pieces before us. When the evening gets darkest, I know dawn is upon us. I won't.
We can't wait for the rain to sound. First I'm gon' come on. We can't wait for the rain to sound.
2 ways, go time.
Right now, going out of the door.
Come on, it's go time. Come on,
I'm going to work, babe. I'm going to work.
Go time.
Right now, going out of the door.
Come on,
I'm going to work, babe. I'm going to work. This one is papa. I'm outside my body, you right. My time, showtime. This one is papa. I'm outside my body, you right. Go in, go time. This one is papa. I'm outside my body, you right. My time, showtime. This one is papa. I'm outside my body, you right. Go in, go time.
Hey. Hi, Rizzle Fizzle. Welcome in here. Wow, Rizzle freaking Fizzle. Woo. Yay. Welcome in here, Raiders. I'm Area X. And we actually, at that moment, had just finished listening to Kanye West's either released or leaked album. It seems it might be a little leaked because we did hear word that the engineers of it are going to be remixing it over the coming weeks. So it looks like it was not officially finished and completed and released officially. But that was very interesting. I feel like I can go back to the album again, give it another listen through, because I feel like there were some moments that I really, really liked. But I'm Ari X, by the way. I am a music veteran. I am a POW. Wait, let me not. I am a veteran of the music industry, seen a lot of things, and I'm trying to build new things to help more people make music and feel like they're doing their art and are very proud of it. And building some also resources for the youth to also grow up and help bring more people into the industry, because we need a lot of people and children understanding it from a young age to maybe help create the solutions we need for the future. Okay. I'm a musician, instrumentalist and singer-songwriter as well. And I may get some music done this year. I've been really feeling the itch lately. And as my mother would say, I'm getting the bug for the music that might make me have to cross back into that. So we're going to see for this year what's going to happen with that. And I'm like, other than that, we play games. We do, whatever I'm feeling from day to day. We just kind of hang out in the true sense of variety. We're planning a cooking stream, or a few cooking streams. I have a cooking committee as well. Leroy is the head of the cooking committee right now. And I need to check his messages. He sent me some on it. But I'm planning to do a grilled cheese from the scratchiest of scratches. We're going to do the bread from scratch, the butter, the mayo, which I don't believe in mayo on grilled cheeses, but they convinced me of this. So I'm going to make the mayo from scratch, the butter from scratch, and some cheese from scratch. First time for the butter and the cheese, though I've made mayo a few times and bread a few times from scratch. So welcome in here, everybody. Wait! Oh, snap! Hi! What's going on? Massive TV out here. Wow. Practically a double raid out here. Oh my goodness. I gotta start giving some shout outs as well. Oh my goodness. For our first raider, let's give a shout out, and then I'll give a shout out to Massive TV as well. It's Rizzle Frizzle, is a producer out here who was just in a beat battle. Was it this past Saturday? By the way, on our friend of the streams channel, Thick Sparkle Butt. So we're gonna, triple raid out here. Triple freaking raid. Cleopatra coming at ya. Cleopatra coming at ya. Cleopatra coming at ya. Oh, Cleopatra coming at ya. Cleopatra coming. Welcome in here, Triple Raiders. Cleo, how are you? So good to see you. What is up? I know what y'all were doing today. I checked both of y'all out today. So I was first talking about my first of the triple raid. Go follow Mr. Rizzle Fizzle out here, a producer who's done some really, really cool work that we got to review recently. And he was in a beat battle. I think it was on Saturday. And we want to check that out. We want to experience some of that. We wanted to attend it live, but some news, I was actually on front page of Twitch for the first time during the beat battle. So we could not actually watch it. I was in a panel for activism, and I talked about music and activism and how that's just, they go hand in hand. Art's supposed to talk about the current day and things like that. And sometimes that's talking about the crazy stuff that's going on. And so it was such a pleasure being hosted by Twitch to do that. And then that leads into Massive TV and Cleopatra out here at the award ceremony tonight. Y'all are gonna have to remind me which awards it was tonight that y'all were out live covering. So y'all have to go check out Massive TV. They are doing things across music. They are doing things that cover, like one of the other streams I saw, they were at like an auto convention, but they were talking about the music and the speakers and how it all comes together. We also talk about technology here as well. So you have got to give them a look for all the cool things that they're doing as well. And Cleopatra also is so collaborated with Massive TV. Oh, we love Cleo out here. Cleopatra is that girl doing so many cool things. Also in variety, also did a cooking stream the other day, and I tuned in and I'm like, oh my goodness, they had 3 people in the stream. Okay, one couldn't see, one couldn't speak. I think Cleo couldn't speak, and one couldn't hear, and they had to collaborate and make tacos. And then the stream before that, Cleo was out with a cowboy at dang on a casino for a birthday out here. Cleo is out here doing some amazing content as well. Y'all have really got to go check her out too. Triple Dot, I feel like I met you over, yes, in Cleo's stream recently, and Uncle Smooth as well too, Derry. Welcome in here, Raiders. I'm Ari X, and I'll say this because we kind of just said this, but we have so many new Raiders in here. I'm Ari X. I am a music industry veteran, and I've seen so many different pieces of it. I have been a manager. I've been a tour manager. My last corporate job was at Warner Music Group as well. But I was actually doing software there. It was really, really funny. They found me. They were like, you know music. We saw you on LinkedIn. We want you to work with us. And I'm like, absolutely. So I've done that stuff. But now I really want to help indie artists to do art, feel full of doing their artistic endeavors, even if it's not the thing they do full time. We have to bring more, attention to people doing art as a hobby, because I think that's going to help the industry. It's going to help music to get better, because when it's only in the hands of the labels, the major labels, they're going to do the easiest, lowest hanging of fruit that they can sometimes. But when everyone is activated to do the art that they feel called to do or feel like led to do, when in whatever, way that is, you're going to end up pushing the envelope. You're going to end up pushing people to do even better work. So I think more and more people activated will get us there. So welcome in, everybody. And so for the people who just came in, we just finished reacting and listening to Kanye West's newest album called Bully. And I feel like, okay, and y'all happened right at the end of the album. So now I'm going to give my final feelings about the album. I feel like him naming it all caps Bully was a little bit of him playing off of the idea of him being a problem and problematic over this last several years. But then when you listen in to the album, what you see is that he is instead playing on the idea of it. So if you see right here, what's happening in the visualizer for a lot of these songs is this is his son, Saint. And what all of the visualizers was him, being happy as a kid, but bopping these guys in the head and bopping them in the legs. And at some points it was 10 men in the ring, and he was handling and dismantling all of them with a toy hammer. And so I think there were some plays on the idea of who was a bully and why Kanye was a bully. And part of it may have been his childishness inside of Kanye, and also the mental health things where he kind of felt invincible. I think he might have hypermania. We discussed that after listening to his most recent apology for why he's been doing the things he's been doing. And a lot of the songs were way softer than the concept of someone just wanting to be mean just to be mean. Some of them, I think, were songs towards his wife as well. She also directed the only music video that's come out of this album so far, at least that we could see from the playlist. So I was like, I hope he's doing well with his wife, Bianca Censori. And, this is a first step. He didn't say anything that I can think of that was really problematic. He just also did the Kanye thing of like, I won't let the past get me down. I won't let people get me down. And that's good for anybody, for mental health and for trying to, be confident to do art, to do the different things that we can do. And so I think this was a good step in the right direction. There's a chance this was leaked. We also kind of feel as well, because it's really rough in the vocals. It's very rough in some of the mixing as well. But we did hear someone let us know that the mixers are going to be remixing literally some of the songs to get it back out there as well. He said, "Oh, Cleo. Oh, you can hear me, but you're packing up." Okay, absolutely. The whammies. Thank you, Cleo. It's basically like the DMV Grammys. Yes, Cleo, I love that. I love it. I love it. Y'all are doing some very, very big things. Might I say massive. So we are looking forward to checking y'all out, seeing more of the things to come, and super excited for the journey and what's next for you all. Cleo, amazing, amazing, amazing. You said this project is the perfect example of it is okay to just release songs. You don't need a music video for everything. That is true, Fat Keys. But I think that's the current climate for a lot of music, by the way. They release it now on YouTube. They release all the audio tracks. But then as the album sits for a little bit, this is, I think, day one that the album has come out. He's likely going to have 2-3 more singles. I don't know, maybe 2. Because this album didn't give to me like very single heavy, or that he really tried to make a very commercial album. But the videos will come out as the marketing strategy comes out for the next songs that he wants to really make a single. And yeah, and usually you're not going to have, I mean, at least modern day, they haven't done a lot of albums that I've seen where they had 4 singles before they put the album out. They now like to put the album out first and then do the single, so then people can go back and buy the album or stream the album. So then they get more and more listens for each boost to marketing that they put out there. Fallen, thank you for the hydration reminder. He's pretty notorious for post-release edits, especially, I think, since my beautiful dark twisted fantasy. I feel like that's when he's just become a little bit more like on the whim, instead of the albums before that, which were very crafted, very, he's going to sit on it for a little bit and polish it up to the umpteenth degree. And then from there, release it. And we're like, oh, this is just so beautiful. He's not going for the beauty of the audio and quality anymore. And maybe he feels like Ye is above all of that. He doesn't have to do all of that, spend all that money and time. He can go on a vibe, and he kind of can, but I just don't think it's going to go as far as it could if he doesn't take the time to really polish it up like he used to. And for them to come out and say, oh, we're going to polish it more. Yeah, I think somebody realizes it just needs a little more polishing up for us. Ooh, nothing on this album was single worthy for you. Fat Keys, I can feel that. But sometimes, kind of like we listened to that Carrie Hilson album this week, she put a few videos. I'm like, I don't see those as singles, but I can see him doing a couple of more videos. And I think 2 of them at least can grow on me at least a little bit more. First time listening through, I was like, ooh, very interesting. So I think he could do music videos for 2 more. And like technically that makes it a single, even if he doesn't like release it in the traditional sense of it being a single like it used to be. Yeah. Vibes like Andre and his flutes. Okay, I'm sorry. He can keep the flutes. Thank you, Fat Keys. Thank you. Love you, Andre. Make rap art again, please. Fat Keys is so funny. He's like, oh, wait, this is on YouTube? No, no hate. No hate, Andre. No hate, Andre, at all. But yeah, I'm glad Kanye's still making art. I'm glad that he is an artist. He's such an artist. He really, 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 really is. Somebody said the kid been fighting for his life, a whole album. Oh my goodness. Album message. The inner child in you is who you fight for every day. Never let the bullies win. But depends on the bullies, because you can maybe need to be bullied. I'm sorry. And let me caveat. I am an activist because I don't like bullies. Okay. I don't like people taking advantage of people. But I had a teacher in like elementary school try to call me a bully because I was handling actual bullies. I had an early growth spurt as a little girl, and it was boys. It was these little boys who had beaten up on little girls. And I was like, no, you're not going to do that. I'm going to lock you down for a second. And they're like, Erica, aren't you the bully? 'Cause you are stopping them. And I'm like, no, a bully of a bully is not a bully. That is justice. Okay. That is justice. So it just depends on what we mean by that. Let's see. Before I listened to this album, my AirPods were on 23%. Now they're fully charged. Thank you. Yay. What? Oh my goodness. The only artist who the Super Bowl needs. Oh boy. This might be the best listening experience I've ever had. Oh goodness. Okay. The person has a Travis Scott, profile pic. Travis Scott was on the album. Okay. Brother finally did it. Oh, goodness. Made me go outside my body. Okay. We're out of the comments. We're on the day one comments, which are going to be the people who are the most fanatical. All right. But cool. Yeah. I feel like a few of those I can give another listen to. For sure. For sure. Fat Keys. Hey, Prince Loyalty, how are you? Good to see you. What did you walk into? Dissecting Kanye West out here. And, this is my first album listening to of his fully since My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. So it's been at least a 6-year hiatus for me. And I had a feeling he should be not as wild as the last albums. I didn't even hear his last album, or I think the album before that. I just didn't listen. I don't think I missed anything personally. Zach Randolph said it best. Where I'm from, bullies get bullied. Exactly. Hi, X202 Nick. How are you? Welcome in here. Yeah. And now it's up to us to see what's next from him. I think his next one's going to be really, really good. I think Kanye's next album might be amazing, because I think he's shown us also that he can chill out. It's not just about clicks and being as extreme and as weird as possible. And as I say, I like artists exploring their curiosities. I mean, not to the point where it's chaos. But I like them exploring things, because then maybe they cycle back and then do the thing that they should be doing. Wait, Sly, yo, Sly. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm hopeful for the next album, but I think this was a good reset for him to show us that Ye still has Kanye West inside of him. Yeah. I think that's how I feel.